So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear exhibitions. It's another, today is Wednesday, okay? Another Wednesday, another training time, a time for us to come here and experience some education, a time for us to meet here and exchange what we do not know. And as we are moving forward, we keep having updates. We keep having educating ourselves from the blog, and we keep understanding better, and better. And we keep bonding together as a family, and we keep exchanging ideas to see how we can move forward with this great mission. Of course, we all know that the mission is so strong, so strong that if we don't handle it with care, it might slip off our hands. So we have to do all what it takes to handle our mission and make sure that it is actually fulfilled, so that we shouldn't be looked at tomorrow as if we are all failures. My name is mbehderick. I am one of the many voices of TBC around the globe, and I am hosting this meeting every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when it is 8 p.m. West African time, as GMT plus 1, that is 7 p.m. GMT. So we have brief presentation. I have a lot of things I want us to share today. But before then, I want to start this training by presenting to you what TBC is all about. Many people think that TBC is money, that cryptocurrency, like any other cryptocurrency. But I want to tell you that TBC stands for the Billion Coin, which is a community. That is why it is very important for us to put our mission first before the currency. So TBC is a mission with a currency, not a currency with a mission. All right? So that is why we cannot be considered like any other currency, because we have our mission first. And that mission is to serve one another with love and respect. Okay? That is the great mission. And by so doing, bringing together 1 billion people on earth that shall be doing transactions privately among themselves. And of course, we are lawfully accepted in all the countries around the globe because we are doing nothing illegal. So TBC has a mission, okay, to uplift humanity out of poverty, misery, of course, hunger. We are ambassadors of, we are those ambassadors who hate poverty, who hate misery, who hate hunger. And that is why we have decided to embark in this mission, so that we can contribute, in the society in one way or the other. So that is why we keep saying that TBC is a mission with a currency and not a currency with a mission. All right? That being said, if you are a new member coming on board today as a TBCian, coming on board today, you will need to have a referral link from your sponsor or the person that is introducing you, and you get registered. You can get registered. I have somebody that unmutes that person. He keeps unmuting himself. The next time I will unmute you, I will kick you out. I'm talking to the techno man, that you keep unmuting yourself and I'm getting noise from your background. If that continues, I'll be forced to kick you out. And of course, you can't listen because you don't understand what I'm telling you. So I'm afraid I might have to remove you from this meeting. So last warning. Okay. Guys, oh my God. Okay, so sorry. I just have to kick you out. Don't follow my instruction. I kick you out of my trainings. I don't want distraction here. So guys, just like what I'm saying, okay. Oh my God, kind of distracted there. But it is very, very important, like I was saying, that our TBC coin is a mission with a currency, right? Not just a currency with a mission. And we have explained that mission. And how do you come on board? You come on board by having a referral link. And once you have a referral link, the referral link permits you to sign up. You can come in by your sponsor can register you using the admin's credits, or using the bulk payment, using the cash center or whatever, but you can come in without money from the pockets. But you have to be in agreement with your sponsor. You must be in agreement with your sponsor that after a month, you will start renewing your accounts. Okay? That after a month, you will start renewing your accounts. And by so doing, once you come in as a new member, you have 2 admins credits every week. And the 2 admins credit every week permits you, okay? It permits you to register 2 persons per week. It permits you to register 2 persons per week without money coming from their pockets, okay? Without money coming from their pockets. And if they will have to do it for a month, they can register 2 persons per week up to a month without money coming from their pocket, just by paying forward by the admin, using the administrative credits. When that happens, okay, at the end of the month, when you are the people you have sponsored, when they renew their account, you are going to have $12.5 in Bitcoin that you can actually get it out, okay? Okay, so you can actually have $12.5 when your sponsors, when the people you have brought into the system, when they renew their accounts, you have $12 that you can catch it out or you can collect as bounty. And also, if you sponsor a merchant, okay, if you sponsor a merchant, you are going to have up to 100 credit per week. And remember, you either use it or you lose it. So if you have admin's credit, you don't use it, then you lose it. So once you sponsor up to 100 persons using the admin's credit without money coming from your pockets, okay, using the administrative credit, it helps you a lot. All right, it can really help you a great deal. So sponsoring a merchant can actually put a whole lot of money into your pocket because you can win the Bitcoin bounty. You can win the contest. You can win the heavy hitter bonus and so on and so forth. And if you're a merchant, once you register as a merchant in TBC right now, TBC gives you up to 100 credit per week, which you can register 100 people. And you can have up to 400 credits per month. Just imagine, per month you can bring in 400 people without spending a dime. And that can make you to win Bitcoin bounty of second prize, first prize, and third prize. First prize is approximately $200, 600 and something dollars in Bitcoin. Second prize is 100 grains of gold, which is approximately, my God, somebody calling me, which is approximately $300 in Bitcoin. And third prize, okay, third prize to win 50 grains of gold, which is about 150 something dollars in Bitcoin. All right. So guys, that is it. That is what TBC is all about. All right. That is what TBC is all about. And there is a whole lot of technicalities, technical things that you will need to understand if you are a new member or if you are listening to me for the first time. You are going to understand as we move forward. So you are invited to always join this training at least 3 times per week, okay, so that you can get the in-depth of what TBC is all about. All right, that being said, we have some people of the higher class that are right here, and those are the people, I call them the great ambassadors, because they have been here with me for many months now with this training. And I want to give you some very good training today that can help you to take your TBC journey to the next level. I'm very sure that you are ready. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for this great training today that I want to help you take your TBC journey to the next level? Who is not ready? If you're not ready, you can leave the class, because what I'm about to teach you now, I'm very sure that you are going to enjoy it. All right. If nobody has left the class, it means that everybody is ready. All right. All right. I'm seeing Amechi is writing there that he's ready. Very good. Very good. Now, I want to ask you a question. This is going to be an interactive class. Very interactive. Normally, some of you should not be hiding your faces. Why are you hiding your faces? You better show your faces here now, because I'll start calling names now. Okay. Now, this is an interactive class. Let me ask you a question. What if I send you a message right now and I ask you and I tell you we are hiring? Let me start with maybe Mr. Amechi or Mr. Mufogidas. Let me say I send you a message and I say we are hiring. Please, can somebody, or Amechi, or I don't know, whoever, anybody can answer, but you indicate. Can somebody tell me exactly? I'll take like 2-3 persons. Can you tell me exactly what will come up in your mind when I say we are hiring? What exactly will come up into your mind? Can somebody tell me exactly what this?
Good evening to everybody on board. I think the first thing that will come up in my mind when you send such an information will be, you are hiring in what domain? What are the domains in which you are hiring?
Thank you very much. Very good question. Very, very good question. Yes, that's the first question. I'll take the second question, or maybe the second impression. Mr. Amechi, I send you a message on Facebook. I say we are hiring. What immediately comes into your mind?
I feel like, what are you into? What are you going to hire me for?
Very good.
So I want to know.
Thank you very much. Let me take Mr. MDS. MDS, I send you a message. I tell you we are hiring. What immediately comes into your mind?
I will ask you what are you hiring me to?
Very good. What are you hiring me to? Where are you hiring me to? All right. Okay, that's it. I don't know, maybe one last person. Maybe Mr. Okeke is a great leader from Nigeria also. Mr. Okeke, I send you a message and I tell you we are hiring. What exactly are you going to be your response? Mr. Okeke.
My brother Mbe, I salute you and I salute everyone in the house.
Thank you, sir.
When I get such a message, first and foremost, I will ask you, what job do you have for me?
Thank you very much.
What do you do?
Okay, very good. You see that? There's the first question. We'll go to the next question. Listen to what I'm going to tell you very attentively. You see that nearly all our questions is bent towards what domain? What are you hiring? What are you into? Right? What are you into? Of course, we are into what? We are in the digital economy, right? We are in the digital economy, and we are following the train of financial revolution. So we are hiring in the digital field, and all you need is a laptop and an internet connection. We are in a digital, we are hiring in a digital domain, right? Digital domain where all you need is a laptop and an internet connection, or an Android phone and an internet connection. So if I say that, what can be the next question, sirs? Maybe I should take another person. What can be the next question that comes from your mind after that question has been responded? What is the next question that will come into your mind? Mr. Don from Uganda. Don.
This question, my next question, it's like you have to be with a laptop and a phone. Maybe I should ask, am I going to do a crypto thing?
You are not going to?
I asked him, am I going to do a crypto thing?
Are you going to do what?
A crypto thing.
Okay, are you going to do crypto thing, right? That will be our next question, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure that'll be our next question when somebody tells you he's hiring, he has a job for you? Okay, fine.
And he said that you have to be with Android phone with internet connection. So BIB meaning in my mind I take that is meaning like I should be knowing how to trade. So I have to ask, is that a crypto thing?
Yes. Okay. You said, is that a crypto thing? Because you have heard about cryptocurrency, right? Okay. Fine. Fine. That's your own question. Now let me take another question. Okay, guys. After responding to the first question, and I tell you that we are going digital, you'll be in charge. Or I'm not giving you a job description yet. You have asked me what domain. I tell you the domain is the digital domain. And somebody just asked, is it a crypto thing? What can be the possible question or answer again that you can ask when somebody tells you are hiring and he explained the domain? What can be the possible answer? What can be the possible question? Somebody said my question will be, what will be my obligation and what will be my benefit? This is a typical Nigerian man. Now we are talking money. That is the question I wanted to hear. Nkap, figures. Mr. Famuyude Sigon. Thank you. Thank you for this. It's very important. Tell me about the figures. How much you go pay me now? Okay? How much you go come pay now? So now, and the next thing, if you happen to ask me that, then I'm going to show you, maybe I'll send you an image like this. I'll send you an image. Let me go to, I have something here. I send you an image like this. I'll send you only this. Look at this image. I'll zoom this image. I'll say, okay, what is my benefits? The first thing I'll send to you is that this will be your benefits, right? Like a kind of monthly pay. I'll say, how about this? I'll ask you, how about this? Monthly pay. First month, $125. Second month, $250. Third month, $375. And so on and so forth, up to when we have 12 months, $1,500. Guys, look at this image. That's the first thing I'll show you. That's the next thing I'll show you. When you start asking me your benefits. Now, when I show you these benefits now, I will now ask you, do you think it is do you like this? Do you like this paycheck? And the person will be like, tell me, is there any person here who do not like this kind of paycheck? First month, 125, second month, 250, third month, 375, fourth month, 500, and so on, up to when we have 12 months, 1,500. Guys, tell me, is there any person here who do not like that paycheck? So when you see that paycheck, I'll turn and ask you, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? Right? And what will be your response, Mr. Gidas? If I show you that paycheck, first month, second month, what will be your response, Mr. Gidas?
Yes, I'm interested. I'm starting when and what will involve my daily duty, because that money is great money, but I will start when and what will involve my job.
Very good. Another question, he says, what will involve my job? Because you have seen the paycheck. So the next thing now is, what am I required to do? All right? Done. You have a question. When you see that figures, what will be the next question?
What am I going to do and when am I starting?
Oh, okay. We have seen figures. Now we are talking of when am I going to do and when am I starting? Okay. Is there any other question? So some people will ask, can that disturb my current job situation? Okay, some people can say like, okay, can it disturb my current job situation or something like that? And I'll tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. But then I'm going to ask you, since you are now interested, I'll have some things that I will need to ask you. Okay, I'll have some things that I will need to ask you. Right? So after showing you that, okay, after showing you that, I will now ask you two great questions, right? First of all, you have shown me that you are open to that kind of a pay, okay? You are open to that kind of a pay. Now, let me share my screen with you and show you something. I'll now tell you that, look at this. This is your job description. I'll now come here. I'll tell you your job entails, this is a job, this is part of the help wanted ads. And I've already shown you the compensation plan, and your job entails to pass out 10 digital gifts each month worth thousands of dollars within a global distribution campaign. Okay? And you must not use the admin's language, all right? But the most important thing is to know that this is what you do. You pass 10 digital gifts. This is the job now, the job description. The person is open. So you tell him that your job will entail to pass 10 digital gifts per week or per month. All right? And you now tell the person, I am going to pay upfront. I am going to pay upfront to you. No experience required. But the only thing you need is for you to do trainings. That's the only thing that you require to do. Those people distracting, I'll kick them out. So you will now tell them, yeah, somebody says, my first answer is, are you sure of this? Yeah, because when you look at the picture, it seems like too good to be true. And you have the right to tell me, am I sure of this? And I'll tell you that, of course, for sure. I have been in this global campaign for 3.5 years. And that's the truth. We have been here for 3.5 years, and we are waxing stronger. We have had challenges. It has not been perfect, but we are waxing stronger now more than ever before. And I'll tell you, I can confidently tell you that we have been here for 3.5 years. And anything that has passed 3 years is no more a joking matter. It's now a serious thing. It's now a serious matter. So after showing you your job description entails, okay, of you passing out digital gifts, all right? You want to pass out digital gifts every month, 10 digital gifts. And I'll now ask you, can you find, all right, can you find 10 persons to pass out 10 digital gifts per month? Do you think that that is something you can do? Because the person is interested. So you are now going now to a kind of negotiation, agreement. You guys need to agree, because your salary will come from passing out 10 digital gifts to just 10 people per month for a start. Because you are going to pay upfront for him. And, what are you counting on to pay upfront? You are counting on your admin's credit to register that person and pay upfront without money coming from your pocket. But you have to take the hiring approach. If you just go and tell the person, oh, my friend, I am into TBC. TBC is something very great. TBC is something that if you join now, you make millions of dollars. TBC is something that has made many people to be rich. Do you know Mbe? Mbe is one guy. He is very rich in TBC. Join now, my brother. I tell you, there is nothing like ever before. Join now. The person will look at you like a scammer. You want to scam me? No. Go and try somewhere else. So you need to use what we already have, what we are looking for, to also get what you want. Remember, we want to recruit as much people as possible, but by so doing, we need to use the conventional approach, if I might say so. So we use what people are looking for. We are hiring people now, and their job entails distributing digital gifts worth thousands of dollars, and you are paying upfront. Don't tell them that it's free. Who told you that it's free? It's not free. TBC is not free anymore. The admin is just paying forward to us. So if you tell people, oh, it's free, I'll register for you. No, you are spoiling your market. You are putting sansan into your gari. Oga, you don't have to do that. Don't put sansan into your gari, right? So you need to tell the person that I am paying upfront to you. I am paying upfront so that next month you have, first of all, 2 tasks. 1, distribute digital gift to 10 people that will agree that you pay upfront to them, and within a month they renew their accounts. And the next thing, they must attend your trainings, and which we are doing part of the trainings now. Did you see that? So you are hiring. Guys, do this with people that are looking for job. We have a lot of jobless people out there. You are hiring. Your job entails distributing digital gifts. You must find 10 people per month. You must agree with me that I'll pay upfront to you, and then you are also going to renew your wallet or your account to have access. You don't want to give the whole information at once. You don't want to give the whole historic part of TBC. If you want to start telling, TBC was born in 2016, we are 3-point-something members, we have a mission. No. Plug them in. Then you educate them. Okay? You plug them in. Of course, you are not asking them money. Once you educate them, they will now be willing to add their accounts, to add their monies, to have more TBC coins. So you tell them, we are hiring. Your job entails to distribute digital gifts. We are a global campaign, and we need people to distribute these gifts. We are paying upfront to you. You have a wallet, and you are going to register at least 10 people who will be active every month. Can you do that? Do you think it is something you can do? If the person says, yes, sir, I can do that. Okay, fine. If you are in your office, you can prepare a form and do it well. Let the person fill the form and have that agreement with you, and you can now go to the next person. Of course, you can hire more than 20 people using these methods. That's just one of the methods. So when the 10 people renews their accounts every month, the person will have $12.5 in Bitcoin from all the 10 people. You understand that? You have $10.5 from all the 10 people. It will not become your first salary. It will not become your first salary. And we have just told the person that, your first salary entails this. Does this sound like your first salary after you recruit 10 people who agree with you to renew their account monthly? That's your first salary coming, guys. Remember that you're recruiting them without money coming from your pocket. Money is not coming from your pocket. They are not also spending anything. They are not spending a dime. So once you do this, trust me, guys, trust me, young, vibrant people who are looking for a job, they will surely get registered. Then the rest will come through training. Okay? The rest will come through training. So, guys, that is it for now. I'm going to take some questions concerning this training today, or reactions, so that we should answer some questions that will be involved. Okay? So I'm going to take some questions. If you have a question, it's the time for you to ask your question. Don, you have a question?
Yeah, thank you very much. So is it a master that I have to register only 10, or if I can register more than 10, it's allowed?
Sorry?
Is it a master that I have to register only 10, only 20 people, or I can register more?
Yes, you can register more. That's why if you want to register more, then you should register a merchant, so that you can have up to 100 admins credits per week. Remember that the goal is to have quality people. The goal is not just to register people, but to have people of quality. Because people just bombard 100 people because you want to win the bounty. No, we want to have quality people, not quantity. Okay, let me take Latte Clovis from Bamenda, I guess.
Good evening, President.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I have a concern on the back office Kringle. One of my downline complained to me that he registered and he has proceeded to somebody and the person wants to register, but he go under his back office, cannot find his referral link. So he doesn't know, and he was hoping that if the person is able to register, he can bring in some people through his referral link so that he will be able to pay his.
Just tell the person that he has not paid his back office fee. Let him pay so that you have his referral link.
Okay, but it was also my concern, Prezi. Don't we think if we allow the referral link to be there and then he cannot access the back office, it would be good for some people who are not able to pay to prospective people?
I'm not the admin to think about that. If you want to register somebody, it means that money is entering and by so doing, just pay the back office fee. Why will you be register people that you don't want to pay the back office fee? What's the need? Pay the back office fee. Mr. Gidas, want to say something?
Yeah. You excuse me just to bash in directly. Mr. Levin Clevis, this is what I want to bring in, and this is what I was saying in my last broadcast this morning. Thousands and thousands of people are entering the TBC community, and former people that have left the community, I don't know where we are today. And these are situations that we should really touch, because most people will fall into those different situations that you try to expose. And the other thing is education and demonstration. The simple thing, as he has told you, there is nothing. He has not said his back office. Everyone needs to respect the stipulations of paying your back office on the first of the month in order to have total access to your back office and benefit the credit within the week to register the number of people. And why not register a merchant to have more than 100 credits? As simple as it is. So the reality for you now that you have attended this meeting is to explain it to them that he is not being able to use his back office and he should update himself in this formation and be in alignment with the different realities of people. Somebody I received today, they were in the same situation. I was just laughing. You told me I was laughing. I was laughing because it was the same trouble. So the issue is that we should educate and re-educate. Thousands of policies are coming in, and we need to put them on the same alignment as far as each and every one is concerned. We need to duplicate one and the same way of doing and respect instructions. In the course of every month, everyone needs to activate his back office. If you don't activate, and it will allow you, and maybe sooner or later, when your date comes out, the other elements of your back office will not be showing. There's no other reason to explain that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So, Mr. Clovis, let the person pay his back office. He will have his referral link. No payment of back office, no referral link for you. All right? So,
okay.
Let me go with Mr. MDS from Nigeria. MDS, good evening and welcome.
Yeah, thank you, my president. Actually, I'm not yet to say anything now, but I want to just know if people really understand what you just said tonight. I'm expecting people to ask just 2 questions on what you have said tonight, if they truly understand, before I will now say what I want to say.
MGS, you're always killing me. Maybe they already understood and they are digesting it, it's still new, and new things like this, they have to take time to digest. So I'm very sure that
all right, let me go forward then.
Right.
Okay, let me move forward. For you to know, one, if they truly understand, and I want to say this again, this meeting calls a training meeting. And I believe if you are going for any training, just like you are going to exam hall, you have to go there with your pen and jotter. Then anything you learn, there are some things that you are going to meet there. Maybe you have not come across it before. You will able to jot it down and also to go back to it and to readjust it again. That is how you can master it. Now, part of what you have said, if I should ask people that how many points can they shoot out from what you said tonight? Many may not be able to say it, but at least 5 points of what you have said tonight, 5 good points. And then 2 points, the second point and the fourth point. That is where the question is. The question is a number 2 point, which is it has to do with phone and laptop. Now the question is this: what if someone has they met someone and the person said, what of the person that don't have phone and don't have laptop and I want to do this job? What can they do? That is number 1. Number 2 of it, when we talk of distributing the digital gift, some people may ask you, what am I going to do with that digital gift? These are the 2 things, because people are not thinking of how they are going to face outside. These are 2 things that you need to ask your president now to tell you, so that you know how to defend yourself when you go out.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, my president.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. MDS. Actually, those are very good questions. You know, those are very, very good questions. You know, there is a great philosopher that once said, one of the most difficult things is to tell a poor man that he is going to be rich. It's very difficult. Telling a poor man that he's going to be rich just by saying that and trying to show him to be rich. And let me tell you, let me be very honest with you, right? Let me be very, very honest with you. TBC is for the poor. Yes, I agree with you. But those that will get to the poor must be those that can afford the minimum, right? If you tell me you don't have using my materials, you don't have materials. Okay, fine. This job is not for you. Go for another job. Honestly, you don't expect me to buy for you. No, I will not buy. I will not buy. You need to be, listen. That's why they say support the strong and train the weak. I will train the weak so that the weak will support me, right? But I will not become weaker by supporting the weak. Meaning that it's just like you are telling somebody that, look, I can help you make a lot of money with TBC, and he will tell you, since you already make the money, just give me now, just give me the money. No, support the strong and train the weak. Don't go weaker because you want to help the weak. No, it's wrong. It's just like MDS. It's just like, let me tell you, a typical experience. It's just like when you have money now, MDS, when you have money now, you have family. You see, Mr. Okwa said, when you have wealth, you claim, many people claim to be family. Brother, mother, sister, uncle, auntie. Even the one that you don't know, they will claim that they are your members. And you will not run dry because you want to help them. No, I will not, though. I'm sorry, I will not. I will not. I'm very, very sorry. So, train the weak and let the weak support you. You cannot go weaker by trying to help the weak. No, there must be some minimum effort so that it can match, so that it can work with you. Okay, let me say that you want to buy phones and give to those that do not have. Okay, buy now. Keep buying. Let's see how many people you buy for. You want to train them and you want to help them. Let them have the minimum. First thing, let them have the minimum. It is from those that can afford the minimum that you will train, and all of us will unanimously help the those that cannot afford anything. Let's say that we are now maybe 100 million people, and we can now decide to see how we can visit some less privileged countries and help, because those that are up there are strong. But now that we are struggling to be strong, you don't expect to go down and be weaker because you are trying to help the strong, the weak. No, it will not help you. So train or support the strong and train the weak, and let the weak have the minimum. Right? Question number 2.
Yeah. Before you move, my president.
Yes.
Before you move forward, on that, because what
it's breaking.
They don't. Okay, are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Now, they don't have phone. They don't have Android phone. What I did after I trained them how to go out there, then I give them form. You see that? I give them form to take out there. I do the Zoom also. I train them. They go out there.
No, Mr. MTS,
people.
You are getting it wrong.
Yeah.
You are getting it wrong.
Okay.
Let them not go out if they cannot afford the minimum of an Android phone or a laptop. They should have the minimum. Don't complicate it. I know that you have passion, to help. You really want to see those that are looking for a job to have something doing. But in all the jobs on earth, there are criteria. All right? And if you can't afford that, you doesn't fall in that criteria. Go get a phone or probably a laptop, then you fit for a start. You wouldn't want to put yourself into headache. Okay, you want to, boss, I have somebody who wants to register. Boss, I will bring in the office. Boss, no, you don't want to be, look, let me tell you, I am gradually limiting myself because from a lot of people, because I have trained a lot of people. You can have, Gidas is here, he always comes to my office. You come to my office now every day, you will not see me. I have a lot of people there, but you will never see me. If you don't have an appointment with me, or the day, you never know when I'm coming to the office. You never know when I'm coming to the office. You can only call me and I tell you that meet me this day. If not, if you just keep and come to the office, you will not see me. Why am I saying this? I'm saying it because I have set up a foundation, right? And now I'm going higher heights. What I do now is that I am seeking appointments with managers, high personalities, high-level appointments. That's what I'm doing now. And those are the people that once they buy the vision, they will now take TBC to the next level. And those that we are training now, they will also go up to that level. So you need to put a base, train the people that have minimum. After a while, they will be the one to do that job for you. You will go higher heights. All right? That's why you see billionaires, they will never be in the office. They're having dinner with another billionaire. They're having coffee with another billionaire. But it doesn't mean that their company is not working. Their company is working. So you need to train those that can afford the minimum. They will now take it from there to train those that are down there. You guys, all of you guys here are leaders. And that's why I'm giving you this training. This is high-level training. So train those that can afford, have criteria, have limits for some categories of people. Then after a while, if you now have enough money, you can now buy like 50 Android phones and help you to train another 50 people, right? So don't go broke because you want to help the world. No, don't do that. Error. That's why many Africans will not succeed, because once they have money, they want to help everybody. Don't make that kind of mistakes. Okay, next question. Next question. Please repeat me that second question again. I've forgotten.
If they ask them, what are they going to do with the digital gift?
Okay, the people that are bringing in.
Yeah, you know, if they say, okay, we are distributing digital gift. So if they ask them, okay, what are am I going to do without the?
Yeah, that's why you now tell them. That's why training is important. And if you don't want to miss a client, let me tell you, that is why you can pop in at that moment. And how are you going to pop in at that moment? You can pop in by telling them that if somebody asks that question, link them up to you, the leader. You know why? Because you, the leader, you can easily handle that person who is new than the person that is out there, because you have experience. So you can pop in, you can have a 5-minute call, 2-minute call. Look, there are days that I get up, when I'm getting up from bed, I already have my girls in the office. They have given me like 20 programs. This person wants to talk to you at this time. This person wants to talk to you. I already have it in my schedule for that day. And every moment I'm on phone, I'm on my earphone, I am on call, I am on Zoom, I am on this. Maybe I have breakfast on this table where I am now from morning up to 3, 4 p.m. But I'm talking, I'm walking, right? So you see, so when they do that, you can now easily pop in until when they become strong enough with all the necessary information to handle everybody, then you take it from there. You understand? Because when the person asks, what am I going to do with those gifts? You as the leader, you can easily answer that question. Look, we are on a campaign. You can start by asking the person, do you hate poverty? Or do you like poverty? You can even conscientize the person. Do you like poverty? Look at the society. Do you love it? The man will say, no. Good. We are on a campaign to stop that because we hate it. We hate the way humanity have been living. We hate to see humanity suffering. And the gift that they are giving you is for you to take part in helping humanity in future. And we have been here for 3.5 years.
That is it. That is it. That is the answer.
Right.
That is it.
When you are coming in as the leader and coming in strong with a lot of confidence, then you have had one person. Okay, I don't like poverty. Okay, let's take a rendezvous. Let me sign you up. And I will train you how to do the same thing, and you make money in the process. All right? So that is it. Okay. Thank you very much for that very important question. All right. I don't know if we have another person that wants to say something or reaction. Do we have another person that wants to react? Mr. Okeke from Nigeria. Hello, sir.
My brother Mbe.
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I just want to make this general observation, and the general observation is that quite a number of Tibetians, even some of us that call ourselves leaders, we are not duplicating. We are not duplicating. We are not telling the people the home truth. That is why, you see issues coming out here and there, because, if people that we brought in from onset are aware of what they are up and against, they will prepare themselves. But you see, most times we give them half truth, we take them halfway, we leave them, to be on their own. Because once you run into a problem, it stalls everything. The community will not be able to move forward. You understand?
Right.
So it is important that Tibetians, leaders, everyone, people that we are bringing in, let us give them details from day one. what TBC is, the procedure. TBC has a system. Do we tell them what the system of TBC is so that you can remain aligned, with TBC? All of this must be in place. So proper training is required. Proper information, detailed information about TBC and how it works is required.
That is it.
That is the only time we can duplicate ourselves in them that are coming in.
Right.
And then encourage them to do what we are doing. If you are inviting anyone into TBC, tell them the truth. Tell those new people the truth. Tell them how you started. Tell them that you have since you started, you have training. In fact, there was a time we were paying, for one training or the other, weekly, monthly, and all that. We have prepared ourselves over time to be ready for where we are right now. It didn't just happen overnight. There is a lot of sacrifice that is required. It's not just answering leaders. What are we doing to educate ourselves? We must be equipped with first-class information, and you can only get that first-class information from the blog, from TBC blog.
Yeah.
We studying the blog daily. That was, in fact, that's the last step in our 23-step system of TBC.
Right.
Study TBC blog daily. In fact, sometimes I go to the blog more than 20 times a day because updates can come anytime from TBC admin. So these are the things that we must keep on, emphasizing, and encourage people to come for trainings like this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Ambe.
Thank you so much, Mr. Okeke. I'm very grateful for that contribution. I am seeing Mr. Jeremiah with a whole bunch of people at his end. Mr. Jeremiah, I'm sure that you have some new people around you there, and probably they might have also one or two questions. What do you have to tell us, the new people around you, Mr. Jeremiah?
Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yes, as you can see, we are in the church. Though we closed late, that's why I logged in late.
Right.
So I'm sorry for coming in late.
It's okay.
They are interested people, though I have not officially registered them, but I want them to see for themselves and know what is going on in the TBT communities.
Yeah.
So I believe very shortly they will be part of us.
All right. So you can just tell them hello, that we are so grateful to have them on board. And
they can do.
Yeah.
Just say something. Say something.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir,
right.
Sorry, I met that I don't know his name. The guy that just spoke. He spoke well. So it's very unfortunate that some of our merchants, they are the one causing a lot of chaos in these TBC communities. Imagine a merchant, even in this mini credit era, still collecting money from people, telling people that they should be paying 15,000 on a whether monthly basis, and it deprives.
Yeah. There are some people that they don't want to give an opportunity for members to enjoy the 1 month that the admin is paying forward. They want to do everything by collecting money the very moment they are joining in. But I keep telling them that you are depriving your own growth. Because once you tell a person coming in that you can register him from the merchant promo, and he also can register people too every week until when he elapses 1 month, that gives him motivation. All right, that motivates him. But when you tell the person you need to pay, What if the person don't have money at that moment? You have stopped that person from progressing, and probably maybe he wanted to bring more people to you. He will not do that again, because he will say that I'll wait until when I have my money to start before I kick off. It's not good. Let us start. Let us help the people to come on board, even if they don't have money. But they should give them a month, up to a month, to take to start paying by themselves. I think that way is going to help them it's going to help our community as a whole to increase very fast. Rather than admin giving admins credit, then you want to collect money with the admin's credit. It's not fair now. Admin gives you for free, abundantly even. Also share abundantly now. Guys, I'm sure that we are actually running to the end of this program, but I'm seeing a lot of messages around. We'll just see. Mr. OKK will chat after this, okay? I'm seeing you send me a private message. And then, who again? I'm seeing Ray says that I was giving 2 credit to a register 1 merchant and a friend, but I have not been given extra credit. I want to know why. This is the second time, sir. Please, if you didn't use it, if you didn't use what was given to you the first time, you lose it. So if that is not the case, try to send a support ticket and you insist on your support ticket. Mr. Mechi says that what happens when a merchant registers another merchant under him? They enjoy the same thing. They enjoy the same thing, all right? And we all know what they enjoy. 100 admins credits a week. Don says that, hi, everyone. Today is our 57th Independent Day in my country, Uganda. Please wish me a happy Independent Day, my friend. Some independence gifts. Don, please be very careful. We are not playing here. What independent? Is it independent for what? Yes, your country. Anyway, enjoy. If you want to give us something, just give. Stop telling us to give you gift. There's no gifts here. You have enough TBC in your wallets. We have Ray says that last month when I registered as a merchant, I was given only 2 credits. I don't know, but how true that can be. But please, you need to check. You must use it or you lose it. If that's not the case, try to send a support ticket. Blessing says that thank you, sir, for your good point. Thank you also for your good comments. All right. So, guys, I will take one last person, no other person but Williams Adebowale, who is one of the person that has been winning the contest consistently. Welcome, sir. Well done, sir. Hello.
Yes, good. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Please, I would like to call our attention to this. Why is it that some merchants will tell TBC holders when they want to buy goods from their store that they will have to register with them first before they will be allowed to shop in the merchant store?
Right. Okay.
Now, because I'm a merchant and I allow people to buy goods from my store. Though the TBC admin said, I think the participation level is there, what you know you can afford is not by coercion. Though I accept 30%, 40% of TBC, 50%.
Right.
But I do allow everybody. So far, you are a TBC member, you are a member of the TBC community. Right. You are welcome to my store to buy goods. So far, you have TBC in your TBC wallet. So why is it that I just registered somebody and the person called a merchant and the merchant told the person that you will have to register with me before I will allow you to buy goods from my store.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what I want to, that's all I will have to say.
Yeah, Mr. Williams, you are right. You know, we really have this problem. Some members claim that when you pay a fee, it helps them to do a kind of turnover or whatever. But I don't think that's right. Take, for example, my wife, she's a merchant. She accepts 50% without no extra charges. You come to her shop, you are a exhibition, you buy, you pay 50% cash, 50% TBC. But now, some people say they want to do a kind of turnover. Some say they have to register some fee. I think we cannot really encourage that. I personally, I don't know about the others, but I don't encourage that. And even admin himself, that's why it's preferable to accept what you can accommodate. You can decide to accept 10%, no problem. 20%, no problem. Rather than telling people that put in register with this fee so that you shop, you are limiting yourself as a merchant. You are limiting yourself because there are some people that will say, okay, I will not do it. I don't want to pay any fee, and they will feel like there's some kind of discrimination. And we are a love, peaceful, respectful family, and we just have to respect what admins want, rather than saying that, okay, before somebody shops 60% or 100%, you have to pay some extra charges. What for? TBC is already money.
Yes.
TBC is already money. You don't want people to come and put another money on top of another money. Just tell us the percentage that you want to accept, and we ride on with that percentage. That's the best. That's the best. And I think we need, us as a community, we need to keep insisting so that those that are collecting extra money before you must shop in their store, let them stay with their store. Yes, we have to fight against this and stop it.
We have to fight against it. Yes.
We have to stop it. Let me take.
So, sir, that's my.
Yes, sir.
That's my observation anyway. That's my observation. We need to, if you know, you believe in TBC and you are a real TBC merchant, you shouldn't charge extra fee. You shouldn't tell people that they must register with you before they will be able to use that TBC money to buy goods. So please, we need to work on that, please. Thank you very much, sir.
And we are the one to point those people out. And once we shall point them out, complain to the administration, write a comment. There is in your Crinkle Cash back office, there is a place there known as abuse. Write there and complain. When many complaints will come, the commissioner will contact the person and tell you that, look, we have received many complaints about your store extracting money from people. You should stop, right? So if there is abuse cases, people collecting extra money and all that, let us write, bombard the person to the admin, to the commissioner. They will be called to book.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Let me take Mr. Michael from Ghana. Hello, Mike.
All right. Hello, good evening to everybody.
Good evening, sir.
The last question or the last suggestion has touched me a lot, because these are some of the issues that we are facing here in Ghana. And one main reason why those merchants are doing that, I realize that most of them don't know the system very well. They don't follow updates in the TBC community. They don't read the blog. And secondly, those merchants that are demanding that you register with them first, what they are doing or what they are looking for is for self. They are not willing to help the TBC community. I've addressed these issues here about 4 merchants. They are not willing to help the TBC community. And if you look at some of them, what they are doing is they are using the brand of TBC to promote their business. And I remember I report this issue to the system of TBC.
The commissioner. Okay, we lost you. All right.
In Ghana here. And when I report that issue, the information, the feedback I get was that, so the same thing you are talking about is the same feedback that I got. And the feedback was that those people that are demanding fee or are using TBC brand to promote their business, we the members, we should do video about them.
Okay.
We should do video about those members and upload it at the back office for it to be on the blog. Because these issues like this, admin cannot handle it because admin is not in the system with us. So the information I had was we should do video about it. For instance, we faced issue concerning Faruna store here, which people are victim in Nigeria and Ghana here, that we have been scammed. The whole TBC community in Ghana have been scammed through this Faruna store. And we are on the distance to do video about that. So my suggestion is that if those merchants are doing that, what we need to do is to do video about them. Not a person, but if you are a victim of that, if you are a victim of that, for me like this time, for instance, I've been scammed. And I'll be doing my video this week with my guys, with my team.
Okay.
We'll do the video because if we set it to admin cannot handle it. We, the people in the community that have taken the first step, we should take the first step for admin to back us. So those people, just look at them, watch them, but they have to know that they are going out of the game. If
yes.
They don't know, they are going out of the game.
You're right. You're right, Michael.
If you want to look for your own, only your own, you can't succeed in.
Yeah, you shouldn't join TBC. You shouldn't join TBC.
And
you can't look for your own.
Michael, when you look at most of these merchants, they don't even understand that if they utilize the administrative credit that is being given to them, they can make a whole lot of money. Rather than, you can even make more than what you are charging. Just imagine that merchants have up to 100 credit per month. Per week.
Per week.
And if they register all their customers, and if their customers renew their accounts Monday, they're going to make a huge money. And the new people will do transaction with them that will cover up what their turnover or what they are giving out in TBC. Yes. That's what they don't know. And most of these merchants, they are not humbled enough to learn to do trainings like this. They are not humbled. They just what is coming out from their heads. Of course, they don't have any authorization to use the TBC brand logo. They are just searching from the TBC community. It's very poor, very poor.
I have a four main points or four main key for the merchant. I was educating some merchants during this week.
Right.
They are not aware that first, if you are a merchant, you benefit through the admin credit. 2, you benefit through bounty, Bitcoin bounty.
Yeah.
3, you benefit through the Bitcoin contest.
Right.
And 3, you benefit through transaction. The Bitcoin bounty follows you from the next month if you utilize your merchant credit well.
Yeah.
So to me, these are the things we need to start tackling now because the merchants are very, very more important in concerning our growth also in the TBC community.
Right.
All we need is for them is we the people to rise up.
We the people, people are the people to do it because
admin has nothing to do with this.
Of course.
Admin has created everything for us.
Because TBC,
so thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. TBC is the currency for the people, by the people, and for the people. So we should say stop to these merchants. We should tell them we don't want extra charges for your goods and services. Stop.
Yes.
Merchants.
Stop.
Let's expose them.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us stop it. That is a take-home message. No to merchants accepting extra charges.
My president.
Yes, sir.
My president.
Yes, sir.
I want to advise in this way, please, because we are in the country of law, most especially in Nigeria. I will advise that people to stay away from anyone that is using that system to avoid problem. Because if you blaspheme somebody, that person can sue you to court.
Of course.
So you know what it is. So it is better to stay away and tell all your exhibition, stay away from that person. Anyone that says you should pay. Before, let me be sincere. Before, I did that thing also. But once come to a time, I just look at it that this is not, it don't mean any sense. I go and remove it where I place it there. So now it will be better. Let's stay away from anyone that says you should register first before you can buy things from them. Stay away from them. Then tell your exhibition or
right.
Not to go to.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mechi, Mr. MZS. It was actually breaking there. But guys, we have really exhausted our time. Of course, I need to catch up with other things. We have really, really exhausted. I know our trainings are always sweet. But you know, it is always sweet, but very soon some of you will disappear. And you go and make 2 weeks before you come back. We are supposed to have 100 more people in this training. We know ourselves. 100 more people in this training. That's what we should be expecting. So guys, keep sharing the link. Our training has been so interesting, and we cannot abuse time. So we have already passed 19 minutes of our normal time. So I know many people want to say something. But nobody will say anything again. I've already collected the last person. Nobody. The last person I wanted to take was Williams, and that was it. And I've added Michael, and that is it. It's ended. So if you have any extra thing, we have our WhatsApp group. Join us in our WhatsApp group. We can discuss in our WhatsApp group and treat one another with love and respect. Respond to questions with love and respect. And of course, share the trainings to new members, old members, so that we will meet again on Friday, same time. My name is mbehderick. Looking forward again on Friday. Bye now. Peace.
Peace.